What was your intention when you started the podcast?
To show my country in a light that it deserves to be shown in. Because CNN, Fox, NBC, CBS sure as hell won't.
Mm-mm.
And I saw the power of Joe. I saw CNN, that is a company with 4,500 employees, go toe to toe with Joe Rogan. I then realized that this decentralized media is for real. It's power to the people. It's microphones in the hands of few to now in the hands of many. And the quality of your content will dictate whether the podcast lasts or not. And it was a shot in the dark, but I think what I had on my side was two things, Julie. The country was opening up, and by opening up, it needed a marketing angle in English to come out of Saudi, non-governmental guy from the street. Princess Rima and Adil Al-Jubair are the two most phenomenal English speakers I know. They will sell you a bridge if you never wanted one. They're so convincing in what they do. They're epic. But the English speaking guy, non-governmental duties from the street did not exist. Again, the whole Rogan thing, I said that if I chip away, I could potentially, be on that level within that sphere, you know. And 3 years later, I had Princess Rima on. And 5 years later, I met Adil Jubair in Como with a date to shoot with him to be confirmed, his team's words. And that's just, saying that is the most surreal thing ever. So to answer your question, the point of it was to stand up for my country. It's not, somebody corrected me the other day. I said, John F. Kennedy said, it's not what your country can do for you, it's what you can do for your country. But apparently Kennedy didn't say that. It was someone else who said that. We'll fact check it.
Okay.
And that sentence never spoke louder to me.
Mm.
If everyone thought that way, imagine how great your country will be. If everyone thought it's what my country can do for me, imagine how many people will do less for their country.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This country protected me. It made me live on its soil for 30 years. It was home for me. It's all I know. How about I do something for it? And maybe, just maybe, luck will be on my side this time. Luck and God will be on my side. So that's really where it was there. I wanted to stand up for my country that was so misconstrued and thrown under the bus in a way that it didn't deserve. People say that, yeah, Saudi, what's it doing here? What's it doing there? Saudi, and they hate King Salman Humanitarian Fund, do not like talking about how much money they give to other countries. But if you check in the Islamic world, or maybe even globally, Saudi is Saudi is one of the highest charity donation nations in the world, but they don't want credit for it.
Mm.
And again, who Saudi actually is versus their reputation, or the word escapes my mind, perception, who they really are versus their global perception, is night and day. And I wanted to solve for that.
And you were very intentional about making it in English.
100%.
And there was a little bit of backlash?
Till today-ish. Be proud of your Arabic. Be proud of your language. Why are you trying to appease the West? But then I have someone on like, whether it's Gary V or Will Smith or, one of the English, Jerry or John Pagano, people that, had giga projects in Saudi, when they see an American and me speaking in English in Saudi, they realize, okay, at least now we can control that narrative.
Mm.
Because these guys could have gone to any other show with, a non-Saudi speaking in English, and we'll just get thrown under the bus. But how about we control, the taps of which our content comes out of? How about we control our narrative? How about we tell people about us and not leave the door open for others to tell people about us through the inception of decentralized and independent media? We can do that. There was an
Absolutely.
opportunity. Now, look, decentralized media could have come in, say, 2005. I would have probably stopped after 10 episodes. There wasn't enough content to speak about Saudi.
Mm,
I actually see myself in the country. So much potential, kind of written off, dare I say, a sleeping tiger, sleeping giant that had so much potential that is now exercising his potential to his full abilities.
mm,
Saudi, me. I, I,
mm,
I I see some similarities. Dare I compare myself to the country? But yeah, from 1980 till 2017, Saudi was quiet. It's quiet. 2017, 2018, with MBS coming into power, who doesn't want a meeting with PIF?